guys, it's me Fishman and welcome to another live stream of Genshin Impact for the new update where we have this. Not this. Yeah, we also have a new thing. Yeah, this Alhaitham, the new character, and also Yao Yao. The new character. They are both Dendro characters. There's lacking of Dendro characters. Here I don't have many. I have the 4-star Dendro characters, which are not very good. Let's say that. But I'm going to try my first 5-star Dendro character. That said, let's go try Alhaitham out. Let's do the tryouts, then we'll roll. I have a lot of wishes to roll, and then we will do the Alhaitham story. Yeah, that's it. Alhaitham performs a thrust when his elemental skill is used, generating She-Cell light mirrors and causing his normal charge and plunging attacks to be temporarily converted to Dendro damage. When She-Cell light mirrors are present, these attacks will also activate projection attacks when they hit opponents, with their power of said projection attacks being determined by the number of mirrors present. Alhaitham's elemental burst will deal multiple instances of Dendro damage to opponent in quick succession. If She-Cell light mirrors are present, they will all be consumed to increase the number of damage instances. After this ability is unleashed, a new She-Cell light mirror will be created based on the number of said mirrors consumed. Okay, will this give us time? Oh, it's a very big... Oh, he loses the chisels after leaving the...
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Come on, we can do it.
Let's do this. I want 2 chisel lights, right? Yeah, already lost them.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
No rest for the wicked.
Ouch! What? Let's do some water damage.
Flicker.
Yeah, it deals a good amount of damage. Yeah, that also deals a good amount of damage. I like him. Okay, let's exit. So he's a jealous DPS. That's normally what we call him. He needs to be on the field to deal damage. And let's go to the Vigilant Yaksha Xiao. I have him. You may have seen him right now. Xiao can use elemental skill to quickly shuttle across the battlefield, dealing ammo damage to enemies in his path. This skill can also be used in midair. When Xiao uses elemental burst, he will don the mask of the Yaksha. During this time, his jumping power will increase greatly, while his normal attacks, charge attacks, and plunge attacks will deal ammo damage instead. However, he will continue to lose HP during this time. State that will end once Xiao leaves the field. Me quem é conta? Tá-se bem, Little Sofa. Okay, so... Yeah!
I'll protect us.
Oh, minho! O que estás aqui a fazer? Fecha a porta. Xiao is a character. I don't use him a lot. But he's good for this. Queres colinho? Espera aí, filho. Vai já dar colo. And you only need to do that. Anda cá. Queres ver o colo do pai? Anda a dizer olá, Little Sofa. Diz assim, olá. Diz olá, Little Sofa. Diz tu, Little Sofa. Diz tu, Sofa. Não é para que estás a carregar nisso. Para quieto. Let's exit the stage. Diz assim, olá. Diz adeus. Adeus, Little Sofa. Não é para te ir embora. É ele que vai-se embora, não tarda nada. Quando começar aqui a mexer nas teclas à bruta. Now, Burgeoning Grace. Yao, the new character. Probably going to get her. É o Spider-Man. Mete a capa do Spider-Man. Spider-Man! Não! Spider-Man! Não! Mastiga com a boca fechada. Ninguém quer ver isso, filho. Spider-Man! Não! Ai pai, que chato. Sim, eu estou a ser chato de propósito, que é para sair. Não. Yao Yao's elemental skill summons Yuegui throwing mode, which will continuously throw exploding white shade radishes that will heal characters and deal danger damage to opponents within the explosion radius. Her elemental burst will see her enter the Adeptal Legacy mode, gaining increased movement speed and danger resistance. In this stage, she will continuously summon a white shade radish throwing Yuegui jumping mode until their maximum numbers are reached while she is in the Adeptal Legacy state. Sim, filho. Ele está com quase 2. Tem 1 ano e 10 meses. The White Shade Radish... Sim, estás-te a ver ali naquele ecrã, não é? Está quieto, eu estou a ler isto. While she's in the Adeptal Legacy state, the White Shade Radish explosion will heal all nearby characters. Ok. Olha a mina, filho. Tão bonita. Um coelhinho. Ah, coelhinho.
Nice and spicy.
Come a little closer. Let's spark things up a little.
Está quieto, para de saltar. Para! Bum, 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 bum. E é tanta coelhada! I like her. She deals a lot of dentro damage. Quase 10 anos, sim. Quantos anos tens, filho? Diz tu. Faz assim com a mão. 2? Não, mais um dedo. Sim, ele tem um. Tecnicamente ele está certo. Foi o dedo do nariz do pai. Não é para puxares. Mec, mec. Mec, mec. Mec, mec. É a buzina. Ok, exit stage. Now we'll see 2 more characters that are not new. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, let's do this. Claim. We have Eugene. I have her on the team also. And the other rocker girl I also have on the team. Eugene's elemental skill deals geo damage. Holding the skill button will increase the damage and AoE. While using this skill, Eugene will create a geo shield for herself. Eugene's elemental burst deals AoE geo damage and will grant nearby characters a flying cloud flag formation. While under its effect, characters will deal bonus damage based on Eugene's current defense when they deal normal attack damage to opponents. Okay, I haven't played her a lot, so I don't... We need to let it press. Yeah, good damage. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, again. She doesn't deal a lot of damage with her normal attacks, but she excels in giving shields and attack damage to the characters.
Flags up.
Boom!
Break a leg.
Boom! Boom!
Time to clean up.
Boom! 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 Okay, good.
Flags fly. Strike is one. I must leave no stone unturned.
Boom!
As a dutiful maid.
Boom! 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 Que pimbas! Que tchau! Que chingas! Que paus! Miss me!
And leap.
Yeah! Palminhas! Palminhas! O pai ganhou! Exit stage. Para de carregar nos botões, seu cagão. Okay, now last but not least, we have the Rockability Blazing Reef Xinyan. She also does a shield with her E, which is good. Upon casting her elemental skill, Xinyan will swing her instrument. I also do that. Getting different levels of pyro shield based on the number of opponents. Olha a tia.
Oh, como é que
Filho, não é
estás,
para
meu
avisar esta
bebê
merda.
bom?
Eu estou a gravar, Paloma.
Oh, desculpa.
Vais aparecer no stream.
Onde é que está a câmera?
Está ali, olha ali tu. Vai à tia. Queres ficar no colo do pai? A tia já acabou de trabalhar. Queres ir à tia?
Ok, me dera.
Ainda não.
Não, até às 10.
Está quieto. Não. Não. Upon casting her elemental skill, Xinyan will swing her instrument, gaining different levels of pyro shield based on the number of opponents hit at its maximum level. The shield will continue to deal Para, estás a fazer caca, sócio. Vai para o chão. Não, não. Caralho, vai-te embora, vai. Andor. Vai a mamãe. Ah, queres vir ao colo do pai? Não? Vai, pisga-te. Foda-se, não fechou. Não fechou a porta, ele pode entrar outra vez. Damn kids! Gosto dessa situação. Eu acho que eu devia ir para um livro de citações. Pawn casting elemental skill enable swinger instrument. That's nasty. Gaining different levels of pyro. Shield based on number of opponents hit. At maximum level, the shield will continually deal pyro damage to surrounding opponents. Shin elemental blast will literally blast their opponents with sound wave, which is followed by the trail of scorching flames. This attack deals physical and pyro damage. I don't know how many opponents you have to hit to be able to activate the maximum level of the shield. I think it's 3. Yes, it's 3. I only hit 3 enemies and it's dealing maximum damage.
You're in for a little shock.
What's the hurry? Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Oof. Let's hit 3 more. Let's
Try not
do
to enjoy
this.
too much.
Get over here. Let's do this.
So sorry.
Will I be able to kill it with a scorching flame?
Try till I'm dead.
Yes, I will. Ok, all done. Let's make some rolls. Little Sofa, vais-me dar uma sorte? Há um livro de citações, mas de quem? Do Fishman? Isso é que era de valor, um livro de citações do Fishman. Claim. Bem, vamos rezar ao RNG God. Vais-me dar... É bom que me dês. Olha aqui quantos wishes é que eu tenho. 53! And I can get more. So, okay, I think I also have 2 of these. Okay, let's start. This is not enough to get a 5-star character, but hopefully we will get it. Okay, Eugene. And I have her maxed out, so let's try more. No. At least give me the new character so I have someone to level up. Nope. Really? For real? This is the worst rolls ever. Ah, Yao Yao. At least I have Yao Yao. Okay. So what will I do now? I'll go to the shop and I'll buy 4 more wishes with this, and I can buy 1 more with this. I don't know how my PT is, but yeah, let's do 8 more. I only got 1 4-star thing on each 10 rolls. That's a lot of bad luck. If I get Alhaitham, it's all good. At least I got Yao Yao. I'm not seeing it. Okay, 1 more wish. Shop. It's now. Ah, 6 Magalhães. Já. Isso ainda existe. Isso é bom para fazer mining. Mineração com Magalhães. Last one. Nope. So my PT is very low, I believe. I made 58 wishes, right? How was I? 58 plus 5, 63. I need 6 more, so you get that perfect round number. Yeah, no, but I still have 2 more wishes. Let's see our luck here. Nah, maybe I can get 1 more wish. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Nothing at all. At least I got a new character. Yow yow. And I will put her on my team. Now let's use these ones. Okay. I'll put her on my team just because. Switch. Nintendo Switch. Let's give her a weapon. Crescent Pike physical. Yeah, that's no good. Which one can I use? Attack, no. Energy recharge. Yeah, let's use the energy recharge one. Confirm. Let's see her constellation. No, her talents. To see what she scales off. Yeah, not that one. Max HP. Okay, she scales off HP. So let's try to give her something that gives HP. And what? I think the new one is good. Flower Paradise Lost. All of them are in use. Crit damage, defense. Well, this one is good. I'll take it off. Thank you. Electro damage, no. Elemental mastery. HP. Thank you. HP. Thank you. Okay, let's strip Barbara. Okay, it's good. I'm not going to read a lot about this. And it's done. Oh, I got some more. Yeah, I made 50 wishes. Ooh, level 6 blueprint. Battle pass. Okay. And all done. Let's go get the... Oh, let me put Yao Yao. TF. Agora falaste no TF, lembrou-me foi do Battlefield Heroes. Isso é que era um jogo. Curtia bem desse. Switch.
I'll take good care of everyone.
Alright, because she doesn't deal or heal a lot yet, but we have Xinyan and Eugene to give shields and Xiao to deal damage. It's pretty good. Okay, let's go there. Ooh. I will get some more Primogens and wishes probably throughout this video. And we have a new part to explore. As you can see, I haven't done nothing. This came out today. I've been working, so just arrived now. Hopefully we can get to explore a little bit of this part. And also we will rock you. We have more things. So this is the story. We have the desert. The area, it's the new area. We have the Lord of the Desert, which is the new weekly boss. Probably this is the one we need to... What? Oh, he only gives... This is Anemo. Really? Which character will use this? Oh, okay. All of them use win characters. Doesn't give any specific material. Alright, alright, alright. Yep, this is the new zone, buddy. This one. Unexplored. I have all zones at 100%, as you can see. Everything is at 100%, except one of these maps. I think it's Encanomia. Yeah, the Shadows is also 100%. Encanomia is at 98. I need to go back there to see what I've missed. I know what I've missed. Those little glyphs in the walls. But yeah. I don't like Encanomia very much. I like the story and all of that, but to explore is not a very good place to explore. Ooh, so many peoples.
How's
Olha os
everything
pombos,
going
não
with
têm
your
medo de
visas?
nós. Olha, na tese, pimba.
I should be able to
Yeah,
publish
a
it
zona
next
nova
month.
é grandote.
A few days ago, I was worried that I'd have to stop my work on it. Thankfully, that didn't come to pass.
Well, Azar was one of your thesis advisors. Honestly, I was afraid that you might have gotten dragged down as well. How did things get settled?
The newly appointed acting Grand Sage reviewed all of our projects and gave us permission to continue our research.
Acting Grand Sage? That sounds like a new thing.
Yeah, I
It's
heard that
Alhaitham.
selecting new sages has been
Spoilers
taking some
alert.
time, so he's just filling in. But it's all thanks to him that our research results weren't jeopardized. Once my paper is published, I'm definitely giving myself a long vacation and getting some much-needed rest. Mondstadt sounds like a good idea.
She wants to get
They're
drunk.
really out of their minds, making Alhaitham the acting Grand Sage.
So these are the bad guys?
Take it easy, Professor. I'm puzzled as well. Just going by qualifications, you're one of our most preeminent scholars. I don't know why they picked a stripling like him.
Fool! Do you think I'm angry because I wasn't chosen for the position? No! It's because I don't understand why they chose him!
Oh, it's not a bad guy at all.
He was one of my students, but he rarely attended class. When I asked him about it, he retorted that self-study was better use of his time. What brazen arrogance, misery of miseries, for the academia to have him as the acting Grand Sage?
Because you're dying, old fool.
Professor, don't get so worked up. I'll go get you some water.
Psst. Want to hear a secret? I've heard the new acting Grand Sage is from Haravatat.
Really? Who is it?
Someone named Alhaitham. Never met him myself, but he's a real hot
Tuberculosis.
topic right now. Lots of things being said about him. Hard to tell what's true
Tuberculosis.
and what isn't, though.
Gangrenas.
There's also a Vahumana scholar who's been in
Hates.
the spotlight recently. They say that he's a likely pick to be one of the next sages.
Oh, is he teaching any courses? Maybe we should drop by.
Wow. News of Alhaitham being the acting Grand Sage sure spread fast. Some people don't know who he is, though. Guess he's less famous than Paimon Dodge. Some people are saying good things and others bad. Especially that old guy just now. He really doesn't like Alhaitham.
I think they should kill Paimon and make a new character. Kill him with tuberculosis also.
Hey, are you okay? You don't look too good.
Does he have canned knowledge?
Matra.
The Matra?
I'm Ilias. I have to talk to Amatra about something important.
In the state you're in? You shouldn't push yourself. Why don't you tell us what happened and we'll pass on your message to Amatra?
No, I have to tell them myself. They are the only ones I could trust. Sorry, can you lend me your arm? This is an important matter. Failure is not an option.
Since you put it that way, fine, we'll take you to Amatra.
Let's take him to Sino. Voltur Volans, the illusion of the mob.
We promised to take him to Amatra, but we don't know that many, do we? Oh, wait, Sino should be back at the Academia. Let's go find him.
This is also a Matra. Who the hell is this guy?
Hey there. Excuse us, but is Sino at the Academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino?
Yep.
I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now. But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with Amatra. It sounds like something urgent.
Oh? If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
Siraj.
Siraj. That name sounds familiar. Isn't he a Vahumana researcher?
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring as he is intelligent. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir. What about Siraj?
I want to report him for conducting a dangerous experiment. He kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave. Experimental equipment everywhere.
He sounds like sick stuff.
A little slower and he would have caught me.
There's no rush. Please, take your time. What kind of experiments was he conducting? Where is this cave?
I don't remember.
Huh? You can't remember?
All I remember is Siraj walking towards me, and then my head started feeling weird. It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that that place is dangerous, and that they must be stopped. Oh, I heard they conduct business in the tavern. We have to hurry.
Even if what you say is... All right. I'll have some of my colleagues look into Siraj. But before that, I would like to administer the Matra lie detector test.
You think I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is just standard protocol. Sorry, but can you two wait out here a little while? We'll be back soon.
Hey, buddy.
Alhaitham?
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an investigation based on the leads he provided. Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. After hearing about it, he left a message for Mahamatra Sino and then asked to join the investigation.
Huh. It's kinda weird for you to be working with the Matra. Is there a special reason?
You're overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
Really? I'm surprised you have this much free time. In that case, let's join in as well, shall we, Traveler?
It's already against protocol for Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham to participate in this investigation.
Nem era preciso dar muito ao Paimon, bastava haver uma opção em que mudavas a voz dele. É mesmo uma voz que é irritante. Para ele fala bem, torna-se irritante mais facilmente.
Don't you worry, our lips are sealed.
Alright, in that case, I'll fill you in on what we know so far. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern. This is one of his few clear memories. It seems he stumbled upon this information while escaping.
What?
Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the academia right now. He applied for long-term off-site research 1 month ago. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given, so we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate any suspicious persons.
Right.
That's right. Arav, prepare to head out. You two, do as you will.
Oh, come on! We already said that we're coming!
Okay, let's go to the tavern. Probably we can drink some beer or wine or whatever they serve here. Mondstadt is known by its wine and alcoholic beverages. Here I don't know. Maybe a coffee?
We're here, Acting Grand Sage
Or
Alhaitham.
tea?
What's our next course of action? Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham.
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation. If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here as we lock down the perimeter and search for suspicious persons. Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, I'll have to trouble you with the protection of our primary witness.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself. Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly.
What do you mean?
Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is trying to seize the Matra's powers. That question was obviously bait. The Matra were once under the influence of the sages, and so were often subject to these bureaucratic traps. The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time.
Why is this so complicated?
This is why I was against becoming the acting Grand Sage from the very first.
Parte ainda curto.
Titles and rank
Agora,
inevitably make a lot of things more
parte engraçada
troublesome than
forçada não
usual.
curto muito.
Excuse me, acting Grand Sage
Muito.
Alhaitham. I've had a
Acho que é o
question
mais
on my
forçado e
mind,
até é
and
o que
I
eu curto
need
mais.
to know the answer
Mas
no
de resto
matter
as
what.
personagens não funcionam muito bem.
Have we met before?
Na parte engraçada.
No. I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
Haha, I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of familiarity when I met you for the first time.
Really?
It's a
A
clone.
misperception, perhaps. Or...
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, we've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
No, it's the Kasharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Acting Sage Alhaitham? Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that really warrant the personal interest of the acting Grand Sage? What have I gotten myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
Lol. Just his presence
I would like to
inspires
ask him a few
fear.
questions.
Of course.
Do you know Siraj?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
What were the details of this transaction?
He's doing some kind
Oh,
of
the other one is
experiment
a
that
spy.
seems to require many power generators and electrical components that can only be found in our project. He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of Mora if I was willing to put some aside for him, under the pretense of them being defective parts. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today to do the trade. I sure didn't expect to get stood up, or run into you all.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might
This
leak
guy's a
information,
spy.
so he intentionally didn't show up. Whatever the case, it seems that this lead ends here. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation. Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No, he's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilyas for a while.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia. We're not planning to pursue any further breakthroughs on that front. However, I am curious, what do you need him for exactly?
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
I see. We'll be returning to the academia then. I'll leave Ilyas in your care.
Maybe he's not a spy, but the guy is a spy between
Follow
us.
me.
Follow me into the future.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Ugh, that means we're stuck. Alhaitham, are you serious about seeing things through? Iman's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh? Iman has no clue. Hey, do you know?
Do you know Siraj?
Yes. We were classmates.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation. So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth, but I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with. For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution. From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. They are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating or amending the rules of the academia.
It's empty now.
My opinion was that Siraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical components.
Não sei como é que não estava
He's
cheio.
most likely trying to
Quando é
circumvent
aberto
the
vai tudo
rules
caralho
and
no
conduct
instante.
his experiment
De
in
uma vez.
secret.
É isso e
That
Pringles.
sounds super suspicious. Oh, we gotta stop him. Ilias, can you try to remember things again? Maybe something new will pop up.
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times. And no matter how hard I try, it feels like everything in my mind is shrouded in a thick mist.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against extreme stress. However, these memories aren't truly lost, but merely sealed away. They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus. Now, try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done, I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how hard I try. But I do vaguely remember that there are 2 things that I have to do no matter what.
Do tell.
Kill
First
kids.
is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville. I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
And the second thing? What's the second thing?
I can't remember.
Eu também acho
There's just
eu,
so
ao
much I
princípio
can't
pensei que ele tinha
recall.
tomado aquele canned
Not unexpected.
knowledge que deixa as pessoas
However,
loucas
you're
e
the only
fortes.
one who has seen
Mas
Siraj
ele
and
parece tão
knows the
fraco
exact
que
location of his cave at present.
também
As
com
such,
canned
we'll do
knowledge
everything we can to help you regain your memories.
ele conseguiria
Losing your
dar
memories
luta.
must be really painful. But don't you worry.
Se a experiência for
We'll help
com
you get
isso,
them all back.
Oh, thank you so much. This feeling, it's
mas não, eu acho que
more
não,
than
acho que a
just
gente vai lá
pain.
para a base
I
do
don't
outro.
know how to describe
Vai
it.
ser uma dungeon.
I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who I am. And my head's always ringing. It feels like I could faint at any moment. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I do have right now. Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research Preparation Center. That's also where I got my monthly paycheck.
I see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.
Okay. Now we'll just help him in trivial stuff. Ooh. How low can you go? Lower? Okay, it's here. I don't think I've ever been here.
Useless.
Oh no, I have. Yo yo!
Stay put.
Woof! Woof! It just throw it randomly? No. I think that if there's enemies nearby, he threw it at the enemies. Olha o bigode, tio Carlos.
Oh,
this is the
Acting
bad guy.
Grand Sage Alhaitham.
He has a
I sent this
pirustache.
period's research expenses report to your office.
Makesh
Taking a
pirustache.
look. Are there any issues with it?
I did. Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilyas. He worked part-time here, and he's here for his paycheck.
Isso é um cão?
Oh, yes, of course.
Parece um morcego. É o
Ilyas,
Baby Yoda.
where have you been these past few days? That was our busy
Twerk,
period,
twerk.
but then you disappeared without a word. Everyone had to pick up the slack.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up.
I was kidnapped.
But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
The other researchers
Baby
have more or
Yoda,
less
bem
finished your
parecido.
share of the work. However, there is one thing that is yet to be settled. Do you remember Chandra? You were in charge of following up on his off-site research application. He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project. He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that. Chandra is probably having coffee at this hour, so you can find him at the cafe.
No, I just came from there.
Understood. Then, about my paycheck.
Only after you do this job.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least.
Yeah, that's now how it works.
Is this
I
acceptable?
want my
Acting
paycheck. Yeah,
Grand
please
Sage Alhaitham?
do this first and then I'll
I
pay
have no
you.
objections.
What? I would say, no, I did my job, pay me now. And I'll do that if I want. God damn it. Okay, let's go to the cafe. We just came from the restaurant. Yeah, I think they all. I think also Little Sofa that they are all being kidnapped, and that. Yeah, I know she has a message for me. Let's leave that as it is for now. And they are being experimented on by the other guy.
Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your research project, so I'm just here to ask you why.
I don't know.
Oh, that, it's really nothing special. I just don't feel like going anymore. I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be?
Tinhas quanto? Tinhas 8? Passaste para 16? Tinha 2 de 8 e passei para 2 de 16. Tenho 32 agora. Só me falta uma
Well, with
gráfica
the
nova.
downfall of the Sages not long ago,
Ooh.
many of the
Aí nunca
projects
mais
that they
fui mal
led
de
were put
rir.
on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so
Aquilo é
volatile,
muito
people are picking up
grande
random
e
things to do to kill time.
non-linear. Não
No
sei
one
se é o
wants to
tipo de
risk
jogo para mim,
starting
mas eu
any
gostei bué.
research until it's clear
Gostava
how
de
things
conseguir
will pan out
continuar,
in the
mas
future.
aquilo requer tanto tempo.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new sages would have interest in, right?
Wow, talk about
O
blunt.
jogo já teve em promoção em
That
bué de
isn't the
sítios.
only reason for the lack of motivation to start new research.
O comando, se arranjas um da
So what are the
PlayStation,
other reasons?
PlayStation 4,
Well, because the Akasha terminal
depois
shut down.
consegues vender bem na
I'm
rua
sure
também,
you're
se não
all
quiseres depois
aware
mais.
that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests
No
for the
computador
knowledge we
jogo com o
needed.
comando da PlayStation.
It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to
Sim,
spend an
mas
extended amount
dá
of
para
time
mais coisas e dá
studying,
para
so
despachar
we
mais
were able
facilmente
to
também.
immediately run various tests and experiments.
Eu não sei se
I
tens.
see.
Se
You
tiveres
get it,
PlayStation.
right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered
Eu
to
não curto muito o
manually
comando
sift through data
da
and files
Xbox,
ever
mas sim,
again?
mas é melhor.
There are only a handful of
Isso o
people
Direito
at the
PT na altura teve
academia
a
who are
pesquisar
starting new
e
projects or
comprou
performing research. Most people are like me,
Não sei quanto.
waiting for a recognized researcher
fala
to
lá
start
no
a
Discord
project
com ele.
before immediately applying to join. Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much
Identifica
easier
lá ele.
time. We don't have to do
pergunta,
most of the
que
mental
ele
heavy
por
lifting.
norma sabe disso.
All we have to do is focus on our assigned
Pergunta qual é que ele
tasks.
tem e quanto é que foi. Oh. Matrix. This is all a simulation.
Ilias? What's wrong?
O Dread PT.
My head. It hurts.
Falas com o Dread PT no Discord. Yeah, porque ele na altura esteve a pesquisar, já comprou dele há 1 ano e meio. Mas ele teve a pesquisar bué, relação com o dado de preço e não sei o quê. Pode ser que ele ainda se lembre e tenha alguma sugestão.
You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in accordance with a set module, like a worker bee in a beehive.
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
Was the guy making
It's what
clones?
Siraj was researching, and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution.
Like the other bad guy? The Doctore? What's the name? The Harbinger that appeared when Scaramouche lost. He appeared and he also had a lot of clones. Maybe this guy is making a test to have a collective consciousness.
Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution. First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the overmind.
Mitose.
This overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the
Não acho
collective
que seja
members
isso.
based on their assigned number.
Ele não se está a
Lastly,
dividir.
members would
Ele
share
está,
their memories
se
and
calhar,
emotions to facilitate the
a
rapid
tentar
exchange of
controlar os
information
outros
within the collective.
com as memórias dele. Tipo fazer... Mitose é tipo fazer o clone, é tipo o Kagebushi no Jutsu. Mas ele está tipo a agarrar outras pessoas e transformá-las nele. Isto não é mitose, pois não. Mitose é tipo as minhocas. Cortas uma minhoca ao meio e ela transforma-se em 2. É reprodução assexuada? Não. Sim, acho que é isso. Eles reproduzem-se a si mesmos. Aqui não, aqui ele precisa de outro para assimilar a memória dele no gajo.
Still doesn't get it. What's the
E
point
esse se
of
calhar
all that?
conseguiu fugir a meio do processo.
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility. Eventually, everyone's
Sim, mas as
minds will be
células tipo,
consolidated
uma
into a new
transforma-se em
form of
2, elas
existence
dividem-se.
that is both an individual and an organization.
Portanto, é tipo uma reprodução
Siraj
assexuada.
believes this
Não
collective
há sexo, não
consciousness is
há, não precisa
superior to
haver
individual
female e male.
humans.
Elas só se dividem, tipo essas
Pushing a
minhocas.
whole bunch of
E
people together?
aquelas lesmas cortas ao
Paimon
meio.
thinks that sounds horrible.
O Dex, não é Discord?
It's
Acho que
just
sim.
as Alhaitham said.
Mas tu
Siraj
identificas
gave
lá,
all
eu
the test subjects
digo-lhe, não sei
different
se o tens no
numbers.
Steam.
Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less complex, such as being responsible for everyone's basic needs. Smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments like planning for the future. Siraj referred to me as number 36, and I think that was a low-ranking number. I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly, and that the hive would soon be complete.
Oh no, then we gotta hurry. We have to stop him before it's complete.
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still
Já
can't
faço
recall
uma
where
página no
the cave
Discord
is.
de sugestões
Sorry.
tipo de
Take your time.
arte.
You'll eventually
the
remember
hardware.
it all. However, something doesn't seem right. Some details don't
Porque às
add
vezes eu
up.
também. Bem, eu tenho
What's off?
3 amigos que percebem bem disso. Um
You
deles
were
é do
only
Dread PT.
designated as number 36?
Aliás, tenho
What a
4.
shame.
E por
From
norma
what I can
costumo
see,
sempre
your talents merit a
perguntar-lhes
smaller number.
quando estou com dúvidas de
I'm
alguma
not
coisa.
sure what Siraj's numbering system is based on. Anyway, we're done here. Let's go.
Please, wait.
Mas um deles é o Dread. Ele percebe mais que eu.
I heard you all talking about Siraj just now.
Hardware.
Are you looking for him?
Huh? Do you know something?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers. Supposedly, he's a strong contender for being one of the next sages. There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. I'm nothing special though, so I doubt I'd get the opportunity. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Siraj but declined it. Her name is Janaki.
It's a girl.
If you're
It's a
interested,
girl,
you
we're
can try
going
to
to see
find
some
her.
boobs.
She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
Boobs. Yeah, but this mission, all in here, that's kind of annoying. I wanted to go to the new area. Oops. Hello. Janaki.
Are you
Beads.
We'd like to ask
She
you a
doesn't
couple
have
of things
big
about
beads.
Siraj.
It's small boobs. And no cleavage.
Do you know me? I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
You fucked me and left.
Are you playing dumb with me?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And?
É a boina
Are you
do...
trying to say that
é
I
tipo
should forgive you
Alentejo.
just
Não sei
because
como
you've
vai lá.
forgotten what you've done? Or are
causa
you
do calor.
using the acting grand sage as backup to settle things with me?
Ela tem a
The
voz
two biggest
dominatrix.
loners teaming up.
Mas
What a
já,
terrible
uma beca assim para a velha.
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that. I heard that
don't want to know
Siraj
about
once
no
invited
quarrel.
you to join his project. Is that true?
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was also interested in his project. I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 45. I refused because I thought that rank was too low. No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not me.
Damn, that's...
Ilias is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45. Ugh. Just how many people did Siraj have his eyes on?
100.
Tell me, did Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted Yana energy from our heads back then? They left a document that records the amount of Yana energy that the Akasha had extracted from each person. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document, but he used it as the basis for his numbering system.
I see. He believes that this data can be used to evaluate a person's computing power.
Is it true though?
Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy. At most, jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities. Humans are complicated beings, so it is impossible to evaluate them using a single criterion.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me, I refused, and that was the end of it. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
Please wait. I still want to know what I did in the past.
You really forgot?
You fucked me and left in the morning after.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly lost his memories.
I see. You know what? It's better this way. I get angry just thinking about it, so I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that you got a lot of people in trouble back then, including me. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
Well, maybe he's not a good person.
And she's gone.
And it's
She
gone.
doesn't seem to like you very much. Do you really not remember anything?
I really don't. But after she said that, I've had this heavy feeling in my chest. And I guess I did something really horrible.
Do you want to remember?
Yes.
Huh?
I do.
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason I felt a sense of freedom when I realized I had lost my memories. But I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily. I still want to remember everything. What should I do?
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be on file somewhere. Would you like me to look into it?
Yes, please.
All right. Then let's return to the House of Dana. We've spent enough time here, and you should go and get your paycheck.
Go get your money, fool. Okay, where do you go now? $61. What? Do I have an entrance here? Yes. Yo yo! Funny bunny! Pew. I love doing the bunny. The academia. God damn it, I freaking lost. Teleport, I don't know where to enter. Ah, não acho que o gajo seja o vilão. Só se ele for o vilão e tiver a perder as memórias. Isso era engraçado. Aqui foi onde eu vim, caraças. What? Is it this way?
Let's split up for now. Ilyas, you go and deal with that. The rest of you, come to the archives with me. We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharvaville.
Okay. Thank you all so much.
Relax, Ilyas. Being nervous accomplishes nothing.
That's true. I'm ready. No matter what I've done, I'm ready to face it. I'll also try my best to remember anything else related to Siraj. We'll put an end to all of this.
I'm holding you to that. See you later.
Alligator. Okay, let's search. Oops. Go up. Damn, this is my first time on this elevator, I think.
Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
Oh, I need to search for it also. There are many vacancies for sages in number of suspicious people that's spreading various... What? Oh, okay, it was auto. In some cities, increasingly recent, the Corps Authority are looking to recruit for surveillance to ensure cities' peace and stability. The Rotwish version has also had an abundance of weirdos. Recently, there is a new rumor that a student has the ability to write the Evanston thesis. The circumstances are still under investigation. There are witnesses that say that there is a mysterious shadow wandering around parties here at night. The investigation found nothing suspicious and the case was closed. Are they all connected? Oh, sorry.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
Alhaitham, why are you that way? Why can't you share the news?
What have I done?
This file indicates that you were once commended by the Academia for your courage and sense of justice. You were considered a hero.
Huh? Me?
Yes. Your instructor was engaging in academic fraud, and you were the one who reported him. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigations, and your instructor was brought to justice by the Matra. This incident caused quite the commotion, and the Academia sent you a commendation. What is it? Are any memories coming back to you?
No, it's just...
It's an headache.
It feels like it's being ripped apart again. It hurts.
Migraines.
Did I seriously do that? Then why?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj, so there's no need to push yourself over it.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
It should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black out if I try to remember.
Take it slow. Recovering memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so calm and composed all the time, but it does make me feel more confident about the situation I'm in.
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas's paycheck to his sister. Come on!
Okay. Gandharvaville, it's which one? Oh, it's this one. Let's go here. It is the first one, right? Not sure.
Demons do not stop for the raid. Move.
Who's his mother?
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Doesn't even remember his mother's house. My son.
Ilyas, what are you doing back here?
Nope. Ooh, nice girls. Hello, Ilyas. Show off.
It's nothing. I was just wondering how everyone was doing.
So he's dead after all.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again? It's all right. You can tell us. Ilyas, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Just a minor headache. I haven't been getting much rest lately.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. Look how things turned out. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the Academia. We've even been receiving threat letters.
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the Academia. You can always come back home.
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
Ilyas doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
He doesn't want his family to worry? Yeah, probably that's it.
Hey! That's enough, you two. Ilyas isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging him once we get home. Ilyas, let's find somewhere to talk. So, how's your headache?
It's much better now. Oh, here. It's this month's paycheck. How's everything at home?
Same old, same old. It's just that everyone's worried about you. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, they know that you did the right thing. It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening letters, well, they're mom and dad. Maybe they just want you to conform a bit more.
conform.
Yeah. You don't remember? After the incident, you... Ilyas? What's wrong?
Ah, I see. I remember now. Don't worry, I remember now.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? Anyway, I understand your decision, but Mom, Dad, and I just want you to be happy. I don't care if you're a hero or not. I just want you to enjoy life and relax more.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good. Are you a friend of his?
More so these two. My name is Alhaitham, and this is the Traveler in Paimon.
Oh,
You got that?
that rings a bell. At any rate, I feel more at ease knowing that my brother has friends. Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have things I need to take care of.
Well, that's a shame. Okay, I'll get going then. Take care of yourself, Ilyas.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
You remember now?
Yes, I do. Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies. But I meant every word. Remember when I asked at the tavern if we had ever met? I said that there was a sense of familiarity, but what I really meant was a sense of loathing.
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that you're not someone I dislike to that extent. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think. If you could also develop this quality, then you won't be as bothered by complicated social relationships.
It'd be great if I could think like you. But first things first. I remember where Siraj's cave is now. I'll take you there.
Really? That's
Ooh,
great!
finally. The dungeon.
Paimon remembers that you said there are 2 things that you had to do. We've only checked off 1, right? What about the other one? Are we not gonna do that first?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Siraj before he completes his collective consciousness, or it'll be too late.
You're right. Let's head out.
Now let's add on to here. We don't go to the new part of the map. I'll explore it off screen, I think. But this is the dungeon, so probably the one with all the mechanical stuff that the other guy was selling. Probably just a temporary dungeon. It's not a permanent one. Oh, we've already been here before. But yeah, it's a temporary one.
This is the place.
Não tenho jogado Warframe nenhum, já há ano e tal que não
So
jogo.
well hidden. But there's nothing spooky about it.
Só, agora só mesmo Final Fantasy Crisis Core e Genshin Impact. Mas quer ver se começo um joguinho. Eu queria jogar o Star Wars depois de acabar o Final Fantasy. Secret Cavern. Varuda. Não, Nagadus Emerald Fragment. Electro. Whatever. Let's go like this. I'm curious about the experiments. Oh, I have him in my team. It is even as a house is in here.
Weird. It's bigger on the inside than Paimon imagined. Are you sure it's still a work in progress?
Yep.
Ilyas, do you remember this place? Huh? Ilyas! Where'd he go?
More test subjects.
I don't sense him nearby.
Did he get separated from us? Should we wait here or turn around and look for him?
There's no need for that. Let's keep moving.
Alright. We'll continue in and to us.
We can't see. I can choose this here. How about treasures? I don't wanna miss one treasure. I don't wanna miss one kiss. There is no treasures here. Just like this. A memory.
It's okay, Ilyas. You've done more than enough for me already.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why is no one willing to go public with the truth? He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application, and whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help. Everyone knows what's going on.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud, that'd be the end of the project. Too many people would be affected.
But he's obviously taking advantage of you! He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research data and takes credit for it. That's not right! Why are you putting up with this?
A lot of people warn me to not say anything, and I think they have a point. This is just how things are. All I want is to graduate without any problems. It's okay. He's at least paying me.
Half a year of your time and effort. Countless all-nighters and casual threats and insults. All for a measly 20,000 mora? He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
We shared, so this is the collective mind, I believe. We saw his, yeah. I think I saw a glimpse of you this test.
You could read minds this whole time and you never told
So the machine must be activated inside of this group.
I was also able to see those memories just now.
This cave.
They were probably the ones that leaked out while Ilyas was connecting to the collective consciousness.
Yeah.
Connecting collective consciousness?
Yep.
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress. The hive has long been finished. The collective consciousness project is already complete, and Ilyas is now returning to the collective.
So he tricked us.
Not entirely. Keep walking and you'll see why.
More memories? What about treasures? Ooh. Ooh, you may place the key. Aha! Oh, the key reappears. Oh, we can take the key. Ah, we need 2 keys here. So it's a mini puzzle.
Flags up! Break a leg!
You Blake, you're up!
Observe! Yeah!
So this deals like AoE damage.
Stay put!
Disappointed!
Worthless. Here.
Don't be scared.
Okay, this goes heal the nearest damaged character or attack
It's
the
completely different from what
enemies
Ilyas said.
that's in the area.
This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
Can I go there? Nope. Olá! Estás aqui outra vez. Cadê a moto?
Alhaitham. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
Alhaitham, they want to kill us. We can't live here. This is like a small city. Okay. Memories.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have any idea how many people you brought down?
You could have played hero any time, so why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
It's a shame. What happened to him? I thought he was stronger than that. Everyone has been working hard to complete the project. He could have endured for a bit longer, but he chose now of all times to...
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial. This project is done for. None of this affects you at all. But do you know how many people, myself included, needed this project to complete their studies? Now our futures are up in the air. If worst comes to pass, we might not be able to graduate. Do you understand now?
Selfish people everywhere.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
Hey, you're blinking out again. What did you see this time?
Ilyas?
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. Save your words for when we see him.
Okay. What the hell do you have there? Some fucking nice glasses?
Useless.
We have a key here. Can I grab more than one? Yes, I can. What? Oops. Ah! A memory. Oh. Hello, bigodes.
Alias, this is all
Pitar.
very strange.
Does
Is
it
there
pitar?
really no research group that will take you? Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but well, we can't make exceptions for heroes, now can we? Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers. Huh? Getting a reputation for being too unconventional will not stand you in good stead in the long run.
I understand.
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Ah, where are my manners? My name is Siraj.
Oh, it's the guy.
Siraj, I've heard of you before. Do you need something from me?
The world hates people who don't fit in. I imagine you've had your fair share of trouble. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you were ostracized and shunned. Even your family can't understand your actions.
Zeros, como é que é, prima? Está-se bem? Obrigadão aí pelo Prime.
That will help you merge
Mais
into a
bezinho.
collective.
Como é que é?
That
Está
way,
tudo fixe?
Your life won't be so dolorous. How about
Obrigadão, primo. Por
Wanna
gastares
have
a
a
tua
go?
Prime Sub comigo. Quando te vir, dou-te um beijinho, está bem? Então, tens o Alhaitham ou não? Já o rolaste?
What did you see?
Siraj persuaded Ilias to join the Hive. Elias wasn't forced, yeah. Só na Tlã? Que é isso?
No, Siraj is the real Giga Jerk here. Ilias is just a regular jerk.
Ou não queres o Alhaitham?
We're gonna find him.
Pyro Arcan. Ah, estás a salvar. Pyro Arcan. Pyro Arcan. Próximo não é de água. What the hell are you talking about? Ok. Eu já tenho o Alhaitham, olha aqui. Ah, eu tinha 60 wishes, eu gastei todos. Não saiu.
I intentionally slowed
Saiu
my
a Yao Yao.
integration into the collective consciousness because I wanted to see you one last time as Ilias. And I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gandharvaville that the second thing I must do occurred to me. Bring you all here.
Yao Yao parece gira.
To throw off the
Tenho anilo,
mantra
sim.
and bring Alhaitham to the hive. That was my task.
Mas gostava
as
de ter este gajo para
Siraj
fazer uma equipa só de água aí dentro.
36.
You were already Siraj number 36? But you passed the Matra's lie detector test!
Yes, I truly did forget many things during that time, even my identity and assigned responsibilities. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. I chose to delete those memories. It's difficult to fool Alhaitham, so I had to create the perfect guise for
Epá,
myself.
vocês têm a Arcan e
And the
não têm.
best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Correct. I only told you that the hive was incomplete because I had deleted my memories of its completion. It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number 36. Now, I choose to return to that identity. Only here can I be truly free.
Can I be truly free or can
That's
I
all I
truly be
wanted to
free?
say. After I enter this room, my consciousness will merge back into the collective. And so, this is goodbye.
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the person we know is Ilias, not Siraj number 36. The outside world is painful sometimes, but Paimon doesn't think that's a reason to run away.
Do you need more time to consider, Ilias?
Hey, who are...
Siraj, number 1.
That is Siraj.
So you're that Giga Jerk!
Giga jerk? Huh, how bold of you. Have I done something to offend you?
You?
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotions. Then, I recruited researchers from the academia to build a collective consciousness. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiment's tasks amongst themselves. Here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise complex mental thought. This is what they have chosen. All I've done is fulfill their wishes.
You're just trying to justify yourself.
Then I ask you, what's the difference between here and the outside? There are researchers at the academia who engage in dangerous research in extreme environments while others become idle and listless. People are so obsessed with collective will that even those on the fringes will attempt to fit in after suffering setbacks. Isn't that right, Ilyas? There's no need to deny this, as it is fact. It is natural for social creatures to congregate together.
We are no
And the
Genshin.
terminus of
Yeah.
conformity is a collective consciousness through which even an ordinary bee colony
Aquilo
can
é tipo
become a
Yaksha,
powerful
mas para os olhos,
swarm.
deve ser para o ouvido.
Replace the bees with
Yaksha era
humans,
mais
and this
pausado.
model becomes even more potent.
Yaksha não.
Welcome to the hive,
A caixa
Alhaitham.
terminal.
You once
Yaksha é
arrogantly
o...
denied the merits of this project before the Grand Sage. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness.
Isso é a caixa. É VR.
Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about any of this. You don't care about the
Este
pain
tem
of others.
uns headphones.
But I didn't give up. I made my thesis into reality.
When we arrived, I noticed many empty rooms in the hive.
Oh, you noticed that? Then can you guess where their inhabitants are?
Dead.
The answer is the academia. They're executing another phase of the plan. The plan to install me as a sage. The collective consciousness links all of us into a single mind, showcasing our individual strengths as we work together. We are able to execute complex undertakings while instantaneously modifying our strategies in response to unexpected situations. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. With you out of the way, I'll use my growing influence to turn the collective consciousness into a legitimate study. The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive. No. The hive will be in control. And it will lead the academia towards a new future.
We won't
Yeah.
let you do this!
Noble.
What can you achieve with mere words? You weren't even able to
He has a
change
noble hand,
Ilyas's
but not the
mind.
correct way to
Return to
achieve
the
it.
hive, number 36.
Pau, VR.
Yes.
Matrix. Eu disse logo que era Matrix.
Don't go back! Look! There are lots of people out there worried about you.
Who?
You aren't an outcast. Aren't we your friends?
Nope.
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to stay at the academia? When you leave, tragedy will repeat itself. Return, number 36. You know as well as I do that comforting words don't make life any easier.
Ilyas? Why?
You two are just as arrogant as Alhaitham. You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own truths. But you don't realize that most people simply want easy lives. I allowed number 36 to leave the hive without his memories only because I knew he would eventually return. This proves that
I
I know
allowed it
more about
also a lot
human
in
nature
the
than
first
you
person.
do. Alhaitham,
You want just to be the
do
boss.
say a word or two. I will consider them as your last.
I made those
have
words
to
quite
work
clear
for you.
a year ago.
Fuck
the
you.
model you presented was extremely unstable. No amount of garish packaging will change its fragile nature. It can't be helped. If you were clever enough to realize those problems, then you would have been aware that the hive changed when Ilyas returned to this collective consciousness of yours.
What?
It's a bug.
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans, just as machinery requires energy to operate. That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective, prompting them to create and execute a plan to eliminate me. However, when Ilyas returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared with the rest of its members. this includes his perception of me.
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two differing emotions will give rise to new conflict.
So that's it. Wait, so you knew that Ilias would return to the hive? And then you pretended to keep him around just to fool Siraj. Wouldn't expect any less from you, Alhaitham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that opportunity to... wait. It's back to normal already.
Alhaitham, I told you. You're too arrogant. Did you really think that your little scheme would be enough to destabilize the hive? Ilias's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive, but such a meager drop cannot give rise to waves. Your struggle has been in vain, and it's time to end it. Allow me to show you what makes the collective consciousness so formidable.
So many monsters. Where did they come from? And something feels off about them.
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Even so, they are part of it.
Okay.
Despite their lack of intelligence, perfect cooperation can be achieved, much like soldiers who have undergone strict training. Now then, drown in endless waves of monsters.
That's a good stuff to get monsters in the hive.
Pay for your ceaseless arrogance.
But this guy is very stupid.
Hey, Alhaitham? Your plan didn't work, so what do we do now?
Kill the monsters?
I've already sent my gift to the collective. It'll take some time for the recipient to receive it. You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance in front of us.
Well, alright. Paimon doesn't know how you get so confident, but we'll hold them off for as long as we can.
Let's fight.
Pyrotechnics! Amp it up! Flags fly! And leap! Your grand finale!
Flicker.
And step. Feel the beat!
Uglay, you're up!
Alhaitham isn't that bad of a person.
But it has to be done. He must be eliminated so that we can evolve.
Scatter!
You see? That is the will of the collective. Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work. An external anomaly cannot shake the collective's stability.
Boring! Lament! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here! Here!
Feel the beat! Oh, don't be scared! Pyrotechnics!
He won't hold out for much longer.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong with the Academia. The mantra.
Go! Stay put!
Here you are. The process of elimination.
Yeah, it is a good damage, but you need either water characters or
What's with this sudden influx of information?
thunder characters.
Silence!
It's a lot
Cast
better.
the overmind, I command you!
Overmind, no. That's his problem. He wants to control everything. And that's not really a hype, is it?
Worthless. Worthless. Here. Prepare to die, fool. Here.
Flags up! Observe! Break a leg!
Whoa. Boring.
Observe!
Go get him, you!
How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved yet?
Judgment?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must have made an error in his judgment.
But Siraj is the most intelligent among us. He is number one. His judgment is the optimal one.
Is that true? No, not necessarily.
Flags up!
Disappear! Worthless! Worthless!
Leap! Break a leg!
You Blade, you're up! Ready, go!
Flicker.
Scatter!
Oh shit. My show died.
Power cord! Stay put! Amp it up!
Alright, it's dead. Ela também ainda está a nível 20 só. Mas ele é tipo assim uma beca à toa. Não é selfish. Mas é um bocado random. Se calhar quando tiver mais
Calm
evidência é
down.
melhor.
Don't you have an easy way to figure this out? You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy. What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive.
I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen. It's not over
Então
yet.
o burst dela é mais é para dar dentro de
I am
procurar.
the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
I wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down in the list! Siraj is alive!
This isn't what we agreed to!
I should be the one in your position!
The hive
Ah, ok.
shut down?
It's over. Mas primeiro temos de deixá-la mandar os coelhos e depois é que vamos tocar, né?
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their shared memories and emotions. For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions, but
Yeah.
he ultimately followed the collective consciousness's judgment. However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate an intractable diffusion effect upon encountering negative emotions.
Selfish tijares. Fixe! Yeah! Selfish! Vende-me a mim, Celso.
The disturbance that Ilyas caused wasn't for naught. It made the collective question the Overmind.
Setbacks in the plan further amplify doubt, which diminishes the Overmind's influence. This inevitably causes the collective to generate negative emotions.
Apprehension, disappointment, panic, avarice. These negative emotions can be very well hidden, as humans generally do not share completely transparent channels of communication. But in the hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tidal wave. Of course, what I said to Ilyas was the trigger for all of this. A few words were enough. Believe in the power of words, Siraj.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness. Even back then. You knew that Ilyas was the bait all along.
Já não tem luz verde.
But how did you know? Since when?
I knew it from the moment I saw him. Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been objective. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution, but you are intelligent and disciplined. You would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also won't leave any mistake without a resolution.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. But if you're saying that out of sympathy, spare me. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a distant look in your eyes.
That's because I'm better than you.
You don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else. The arrogance that comes with being a genius. Nobody likes being treated like that.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking at things. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you. Someone who doesn't fit in. However, I've never placed myself on a pedestal. I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise and look at everything objectively. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are. You care too much about winning and how others perceive you.
You mean to say that I'm the arrogant one here?
Is that not so? Arrogant and emotionally fragile. You view people as a simple, mediocre collective, while you regard me as one of your kind.
Regardless, I have lost. You can take me back to the academia to stand trial.
You will stand trial, yes. But arresting people isn't in my job description. I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the General Mahamatra's duty to escort you away.
Sino.
Sino? What are you doing here?
I'm working, motherfucker.
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
Yes?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way here.
Wait, what do you mean you left a letter? Oh, Paimon remembers! When Paimon first saw you, Arav said that you had left a letter for Sino. So you really did know that something was up with Ilyas from the start! You lied to us too!
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. I never employed any mode of trickery on you. By the way, I came across some information at the Academia a few days ago. If you practice the method discussed therein, your vision may improve. Do you need it?
Seriously? This guy. By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the Academia. We can't let those jerks get away!
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious persons, and we've already arrested many of Siraj's associates. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver. Everything went as you predicted, Alhaitham.
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already over. I'll leave the arrests to you all. See you.
And off he goes. There still are a lot of test subjects here, so let's stick around for a while.
Alright.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these plans to get rid of the acting Grand Sage? What came over me? How could I do something like this?
Yeah, they didn't want to do that.
Accomplices without knowing it. But I'm afraid that Alhaitham might pressure the Matra into giving us heavier sentences. Whether he's the scribe or the acting Grand Sage, we can't afford to offend him. It seems our future at the Academia will be full of uncertainties.
We can discuss the future later. Leaving the collective left me with a strange sense of guilt. I didn't feel anything towards Alhaitham at first, since he wasn't well known. All the opinions I heard about him were negative, though. Siraj made us hate Alhaitham, and we blindly accepted that hatred and thought of him as a bad person. From how things look, we've done a lot of irrational things.
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Alhaitham?
Sure, Paimon will help you tell Alhaitham, but whether he chooses
É
to
tipo
forgive you
as
is up to
cosquices do
him.
bairro. Espalham-se sem saber as coisas.
It's okay. No matter what he chooses, apologizing will make us feel slightly better. If he chooses to remember this, we're prepared for our punishment.
It's time to go.
Let's go.
Let's go. So this is coming to an end.
So, were they all duped?
Yep.
We can ask Alhaitham about that later.
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. Yet, my life as Ilyas goes on. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth, but I didn't have the courage then. So in the end, I lost my sense of justice, but I also wasn't able to conform.
Ilyas?
Don't be sad. I'm the one who deceived you. However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. The moment the hive collapsed, an idea popped into my head. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into wasn't as powerful as I had imagined. Understanding that gave me courage somehow. Perhaps one day I could be just like Alhaitham and not care about what anyone else thinks.
You can do it. Paimon believes in you.
Thanks. Well, I should get going. I'm one of the primary suspects in the case, so I'll have to receive my due punishment. Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my sister? I just don't want them to worry. Also, please apologize to Alhaitham for me. Goodbye, you two.
Off you go to the prison. Toodaloo.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my subordinates seal the place, retrieve all documentation, and destroy the system. Are you two hurt? I brought bandages and hemostatics.
Paimon's fine. Just a little tired.
You want food, right?
Get some rest. Alhaitham is probably waiting for you at the entrance. Go see him when you're done here. Watch out for any of Siraj's associates who might still be in hiding. If you encounter anything you can't take care of, come find me at the Academia.
Okay, you stay safe too, Sino. Let's go meet up with Alhaitham.
Ooh, a treasure. 10 primos. Off we go. Now, let's speak with Alhaitham.
The matter's settled.
Yeah.
We can return now. I actually thought it would have been settled sooner. This took much longer than I expected.
Well,
judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some questions.
Yeah, that's right. I'm quite curious.
I respect your curiosity, but I'm off the clock now. so I'm not going to field any questions.
Hey, we're not your colleagues!
You couldn't tell that was an excuse just now?
What? Are you kidding me? You're not leaving today until you explain what happened back at Siraj's secret base!
We already knew everything.
See ya.
Hold it right there!
It doesn't matter what you think, Paimon.
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing the subject!
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
You want answers, right, Paimon? Just shut up and go. Back to the academia. She was climbing the door.
Is this your home?
Ooh.
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
Oh, this is his roommate.
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh? Who are they?
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously guests.
You're not from the academia, are you?
Cafe. No, we're not.
I'm unsure she's seen you before. You're that person from that time in that one place!
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only
Are they a
now of
couple?
all times?
Oh, you guys are roommates!
Yes, we are, but keep that to yourselves. Please, don't tell anyone else.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them. You all chat in the meantime.
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's the deal, Alhaitham?
It was cool if this guy was a good support combining that was good combined with Alhaitham. Cave. It's not programmed in the next update.
Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhaitham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You guys get it, right? You know, with his temperament and stuff.
But aren't you his friend?
I wouldn't say friends exactly.
Boyfriend.
Okay, well, we used to be, but we're not anymore. Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances. Anyway, please don't say anything about me living here.
Good.
You seem like you got a lot going on. So maybe Samora will make Paimon shut up.
Are you serious? How could you? Of course. You're Alhaitham's friends.
What? That was a normal response. You exposed your own weakness.
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
Damn. Skimmed through a few pages, but it turns out to a star esoteric.
Paimon's dizzy from reading.
Yeah.
This is way too complicated. Why don't we just ask questions instead? Paimon wants to know, oh, how did you know about the collective consciousness's weakness?
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. I actually responded with 2 lines of reasoning. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution, a subject prohibited by the academia. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme, but his approach too conservative.
Wait, that's too conservative? He built such a large lab, gathered all those people, and even tried to get rid
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity altogether. The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on the overmind and treat the other test subjects as tools.
That's way too dangerous. You're not seriously considering that,
Of
are you?
course not.
'Cause,
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj had done that, I would have felt his work to be just as senseless. It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans without their humanity cannot be called humans. That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution. Most research of this kind tends to run contrary to evolution.
Paimon gets it now.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve into some other species in another decade, I wager.
What about you? Are you going to devolve into a fungus?
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys? Are you in trouble?
Sort of. We encountered a strange researcher that had it out for us.
Are you all okay?
To be more precise, they had it out for Alhaitham. Just happened to be there.
Huh. So that's how things went. Such is life. If only he'd known, Alhaitham could have stayed indoors today, and the whole thing could have been avoided, right? Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to sort through them for an age. If you're not gonna read them, tidy them away. They don't belong there.
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your lack of conversational skills.
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he? Well, having said all that, are you okay?
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're trying to hang on the wall.
You don't understand anything. Stop criticizing my taste in decoration.
Kaveh seems to be upset again. Yep.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic. Let's just get this over with and
Yeah, I
leave.
blame your curiosity, Paimon.
You whisper very loudly.
Yeah, Paimon's been told that.
Do you have any more questions?
Let Paimon think. Oh, by the way, the other researchers apologized to you. They hope that you can forgive them.
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care about what they think of me. To some extent, they were also fooled by Siraj. The Matra will take this into account at their trials.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville, but he didn't have the courage. He apologized to you too.
It doesn't matter. I never considered asking him to come forward with the truth. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. There's no need to lay even more criticism on him. Criticizing the brave only shows how weak you yourself are. I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll field one last question.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about you?
What were you actually interested in, Alhaitham?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. You only started investigating with the Matra at the Academia because you were interested in something, right? But after meeting Siraj, it didn't seem like you were interested in him or his experiment.
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious as to why so many people were willing to form a collective consciousness with him. I now understand the reason.
Something to do with the current atmosphere at the Academia, I suppose?
Correct. The fall of the Sages and the shutdown of the Akasha terminals deeply affected the Academia. The fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of research projects as of late. As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to figure something out. In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention. Reporting academic fraud was the right thing to do. He didn't deserve the outcome that he had received.
Paimon understands now. Oh, you're pretty serious when it comes to work, huh?
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more apt description. I'll do my best to take care of this mess until my resignation is approved.
Wait, your resignation?
Yes. I've already submitted my resignation to the Academia. Soon, I'll resign as the acting Grand Sage and go back to being its scribe. I don't think Siraj knew about that. If he had waited just a few more days before acting, I would have already resigned. What he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input, His unstable model would have collapsed for some other reason, so it makes no difference.
But why do you want to resign?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor do I want to be one. The official process to select the new sages is already underway, but this process is long and takes far too much time. If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. That would be troublesome. This job isn't something I want to spend the rest of my life doing.
Pretty clear direction for
It's important
yourself.
to keep your priorities straight.
Straight?
Well,
that's what you're
it's
not.
About time. You too should grab some dinner as well.
Look, your boyfriend's there waiting for you.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry. See ya! We're gonna grab
Yeah.
some yummies!
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Later, alligator. So is it done? Yep, it is done. And we have Alhaitham house now.
The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell. Was he in your class?
He
isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember him.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you.
No.
Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness. If the people in the academia haven't gone mad, they know that I'm much more suited to be a sage than you.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will be as shaky as that painting.
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign. In a few days, you'll be managing files again. You'll be back at rock bottom.
But my salary will likely stay the same.
Wait, what? How come? Why do you get special treatment?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You... I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this is the thanks I get for it?
A kiss.
I'd have been better off catching up on my work. I still have designs to finish.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture with that Mora.
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep getting uglier and uglier. What's the point of having a boring wood carving in your house?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine. Go ahead and hide behind your financial success if you want. But if we forget Mora for a second, do you have anything of true value to boast about?
I
think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features at all?
Artistry, for sure. You don't know the first thing about interior design. Don't go off buying random furniture unless you take me with you.
So I'll have to bring you along and then buy you drinks?
Of course.
And you have to fuck me
but why would
at
I do
the end
that?
of the night.
It would just be another form of a
They
loan,
look like just
and
a gay
you'd have to
couple.
pay me back eventually.
Can't you just be nice and not ask for the Mora back?
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous as pretending you're not living in someone else's home. Word will get out sooner or later.
It's a good
Speaking
weapon.
of which, your friends won't say anything, right? Tell them to keep all this a secret.
There's no need to hide it so carefully. I think the truth's already out. You're such a lightweight that a few drinks at the tavern had you spilling all your beans.
What? No, it can't be. The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell.
He isn't someone who...
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted.
And I suppose they'd let...
Again, that's...
But my salary will likely...
Wait, what?
At least I don't have to be an
every time I enter here,
designer who works himself to
they
death just
have
to get
the
a smile
same
from his
conversations, just a discussion.
I took time out of...
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe
I'm not
me.
going to get in here again.
Are you trying to annoy me to...
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Why do I...
Fine.
There should be a way to
I think
jump
I'd have
this.
too many choices, to be honest.
Whatever, well, this is the end of this live stream.
Can you think of any redeeming features?
Não, André, muito fraco, muito
So I'll
fraco.
have to bring you...
Of course.
But why would I do that?
Can't you just be not...
Pretending that you're...
Speaking of
Eu
which,
sei, eu
your
acho que eles
friends
são
won't...
gays.
There's no need to...
São como o Dredd. E como o Fi. Okay. Oh, that's the room. Is there any treasure here? Can I rob Alhaitham? Nope. Nope. Is this one? Yeah. Ban no gajo, né? Mandei esse berro a tentar ajustar. Já não és capaz, Dredd. What? What's that? It's just a jar. Ok, pronto, temos a Yao. Já é not bad. Eu gosto do coelhinho. It's a cute. Yeah, ficámos com 63. Portanto, mais 27 rolls e ganhamos uma personagem de 5 estrelas. E tenho a certeza que vou conseguir. Isto é quanto tempo? Agora é mais tempo, né? 3 semanas. Quase que já temos outro wish. Eu vou andar a explorar aqui a nova área nos próximos tempos. O que significa que vou ganhar bastantes mais moras e wishes, até porque a gente vai encontrar a cena para evoluir a estátua e não sei o quê, blá blá blá, yara yara. Portanto, in the next live stream I'll have more wishes. Probably I'll get the 5-star character. But right now that's it. That's all for now. Yeah, I'm going to leave you here with this live stream. Puta da borboleta fugiu. Tomorrow I think there's an event coming out. So when I discover this little snake, I will kill it also. So next time I'll be doing the event and some world quests, and also probably the boss to make some more rolls. Trying to evolve Yao Yao also. She's pretty cute with the rabbit and the
Don't be scared.
yeah. She's pretty cool. I'm going to have to try her a little more. So I have a full team on the new banner, but I want to get Alhaitham. So yeah, that's all by now. Hope you have enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe and all that stuff. Links down below to YouTubes, Twitches e Discords e essas merdas todas. So yeah, that's all for now. Thanks everybody. Zeros, thank you once again pelo Prime sub, much appreciated. Abração, primo, estás aqui, kiss, bang bang. Ver se damos um jogão de Back 4 Blood. Aí uma noite qualquer, agora esta semana toda de manhã não dá, mas curtiríamos jogar outra vez Back 4 Blood com o Dread PT, para eu streamar à noite, a ver se são disponíveis. Acho que ainda tenho, já tenho o jogo no Steam, mas ainda não instalei. Quando jogávamos eu tinha o jogo tinha a cena da Xbox e já não tenho. Bom, that's all for now. Thanks for watching and have an awesome gaming time. Bye bye.